Welcome back to the Bitcoin Business Bureau. I'm your host, as always, LitecoinLeader. It's Friday. We finally made it. It's the first Friday of December. I can't believe it's December already. I know I keep saying that, but we're basically just a little over 3 weeks until the end of the year. I'm already planning for January. There's lots of things going on. And Friday, it's really a catch-up day. It's catching up on things that's been going on all week. The news, I've been just running. I realize how fast I've been running this year. But as such, I've decided to take a little bit of time these next several weekends throughout December, and probably towards the end of the year, I'm going to take a little time off to recover, recuperate, get ready for another wild ride in 2022. But this weekend, I'm going to be revamping some videos, and it's mostly new content. I only try to refresh. I try to make sure I get all the old stuff out. I apologize if I don't, but I re-release a lot of the videos from Altcoinopoly because it's been 6 months since I talked about some of these projects, and I'll be talking about them again. I still believe in pretty much all of them. I know it's over 30 of them, but this weekend I'm going to be talking about supply chain, and I think that's an important topic because as some of you saw with I believe Cliff High and Bitcoin Ben talked this past week. Cliff High has been talking a lot on his videos on BitChute. If you don't watch him, you should probably try and find him on BitChute. It's Cliff_High. Definitely worth watching. I talk about him a lot on my Patreon. Again, you have to limit what you're allowed to talk about on YouTube. But in any event, one of the topics that he's talked about a lot is that we're concerned about where things are coming from, and I don't know if you've YouTube, what am I allowed to say? I don't know if you've been watching closely as to what ingredients are in or not in certain things, or in both food, medicine, materials, whatever. It's really important that we know where things come from, and if we have things that say they're farm to table or they're organic, are they really? So having documented proof of where things come from farm to table, and if it's on the blockchain and it's trustless, then I feel much better about it, as I'm sure most people would think as well. So this weekend, I'm going to be retouching on both Origin Trail and VeChain, the top two projects for supply chain. Origin Trail goes by the call sign TRAC because they used to be Trace. I think it's the Trace project or Tracer, but they're called Origin Trail now. But that's why it's TRAC, much like where Matic used to be called, or Polygon used to be called Matic. That's what it's the ticker is still Matic for them. But VeChain's always been VeChain. It's VET, and there's VThor that you get from it as well. But they're both solid plays. I will talk about them and give my ratings, but they'll come out like Saturday and Sunday as I take a little R&R to try and rest up this year, get into the holiday spirit, rest and relax, and enjoy some of the things that we put together, and start planning for next year, because you've got to take some time. I did the AMA last Wednesday with Patrick. I told him he needed to take some time as well. So we're going to be chilling and relaxing a little bit. Still going to be putting out the weekly content as much as we can. But towards the end of the year, I just wanted to let my people know. Let my people know. That's a strange phrase. It's kind of whatever. Just moving along. Let everyone know that wants to contact me or reach out to me and set up an appointment with me. I'm going to be closing up shop a little early this year. I'm not going to be taking calls, I don't think, between Christmas and New Year's. But if you want to schedule between now and the 21st or so, that's probably a good thing. You might be able to catch me after New Year's before we head to Texas, but that's when things pick up and the craziness starts again with the travel and the road trips and the conferences and all the meetups and everything that we do on the road, which is a lot of fun, but can tire you out. But that's why we need some R&R time. So holiday time is the perfect time to take it. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to relax and enjoy myself this weekend. I'm probably going to head out to a concert, live music. It still does happen. It really does. And just relax for a little bit. But, my website continues to evolve. Shout out to Joanna, who's done a fabulous job with that. If you haven't checked out get40bucks.com, you really should. I think it's really get $75 for free now. But get40bucks.com is it talks about my business card and the giving out money, and you can copy that idea 100% if you want to. I mean, it's just a matter of sending some QR codes, and I showed people on my Patreon how to do it. So to set up a QR codes on the back of your card and just go around town and just say, when people ask, what do you do for a living? I give out money. and then you walk away and you're like, huh? Yes, that's what I do. I give out money, and I gladly do so. I was at a grocery store, and this is becoming less and less frequent, where I had the shirt on and said, I had a Bitcoin shirt on like I usually do. Today's Litecoin, but Bitcoin gets recognized a little bit more than Litecoin. But for now, but the woman said, what is Bitcoin? And 5 minutes later, she had my card. She knew the apps to use. She was going to get $40 and probably then some. And now she's probably on her way to financial independence, because she's going to learn about Bitcoin and how to not just get it on the Cash App, but also borrow against it with Nexo. So these are things, like little things that you just do to nudge people forward and just say, hey, here's the future. You want a glimpse? And you just like, here's how you get in. So get40bucks.com teaches you how to do that. Feel free to send people there. I'm not going to shy away. It's free money to everybody. It's a website. My website gives people money. How nice is that? So find other websites that do that, and there's no catch. So with all that said, the news is still the news. The world's still turning. Like, things are crazy, of course. Bitcoin's going to keep going up. Other coins are going to keep going up. Have plans for all your coins, and keep watching the videos. And I'll be back with brand new content come Monday. So with all that said, I'm going to close the drawer for the weekend, and I'll see you next time.